So after almost being incarcerated for 2 months, Kerrion Franklin, one of the stars of Zeus's Bad Boys LA, has been released from prison, or jail, I should say. Let's get into it. So I'm back, like I said, with another commentary. And this story with Kerrion Franklin really bothers me. But I'm going to give my opinion after I read this article from Black Enterprise, which states Kerrion Franklin is released from jail and thanks his estranged father, Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin's son, Kerrion, was discharged from jail on June 1st after being arrested on April 10th, according to Radar Online. Bad Boys Los Angeles cast member walked out of the Orange County facility following his arrest by the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department for allegedly driving a car of a woman assumed missing and dead. Police authorities also discovered a gun in the vehicle. However, according to Vibe, the 33-year-old claims the weapon is not his and he does not know the identified woman. Due to prior warrants, he was held without bond. Kerrion failed to appear in court in 2007 after he was issued 3 misdemeanors that included falsely representing himself to an officer, possession of purported government-issued California driver's license, California identification, and control of alcohol under 21, according to Radar Online. As Black Enterprise previously reported, Kerrion maintained his innocence while on the Larry Reid live show. He believes that he is being framed and that law enforcement added more gun charges against him. Things have just been happening around me. Feeling like I'm being set up. Feeling like people are trying to catch me doing wrong, he said to Reid. After I was already booked to jail, they're trying to put extra gun charges on me. Over the past year, I've had multiple vehicles like I'm a producer, filmmaker, like I just love entertainment, but it comes with a lot. He added, the car is registered. I've been stopped before. Nobody never said anything about a murder or anything. Like, this is the first time I'm ever hearing about this. So I'm just keeping my mind positive. A judge determined that he should be released, and the reality star took to social media to give his followers an update about his legal woes. Kerrion mentioned his father, which is surprising after Kerrion leads a contentious phone conversation last year that he had with the 51-year-old gospel singer. Kurt Franklin has not commented on his son's detainment. Wow. So when he was released from prison, he posted this photo and message on Instagram, and it reads, Kerrion Divine. James chapter 1, verse 2-4. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it all great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. P.S. Losers love rumors. Shout out the real Team Kerrion. Shout out my mother, my father, my lighthouse at Key Twit. Thank you for the prayers and the wind the Most High is moving me in. The journey is not over yet. One more case left to handle, though. Freely here, I am out of jail. A lot of talk, but today the king walks. Hashtag chess lord. Hashtag wait for the verdict. Now, I'm going to say something. I do find Kerrion Franklin to be kind of demented. And I do believe what people were saying about him, like the castmates, such as Milan Christopher was basically saying that he was going around saying that he's about that murder life. Now, Kerrion is not from the best of places when it comes to experiences with his parents, whether it's his father, stepmother, or even his biological mother. I believe that Kerrion Franklin, number one, was abused. Whether it was physical, sexual, emotional, mental, the young man was abused. Kerrion is now 34 years old, okay? He doesn't have children. He's not married. He's just basically, just trying to find himself. He says he does filmmaking. He does studio work. We also had that played out on Bad Boys Los Angeles. But what I am going to say is the timing of his being released, I find to be somewhat controversial. Let me explain. He was locked up in the beginning of April, okay? The show had only been on for about 4 weeks. And he was locked up during the time of like most of the show airing, okay? Now, the season finale aired last Sunday. He was released on June the 1st. So he was released just in time to pretty much film the reunion. Who let him out of prison? Because Texas, number one, doesn't play when it comes to warrants based on murder, attempted murder, even drug trafficking. Texas is a very strict state. I personally know 2 people. They were both black men who were in jail for 3 years awaiting trial in Texas. So who sprung him out of prison? Was it Kerrion Franklin? Was it the producers of Zues? Who was it? I feel that it's a correlation between the justice system in Texas and the powers that be behind Zues. Because if he was released, let's say in July, August, after the reunion had been filmed, then I wouldn't really look at it with like a temple for a hat perspective and with a conspiracy lens. But the timing of his release is just off. It's like they build up this momentum, have him in prison with this charge, have him jailed, and then release him the week of before the season finale. Come on. Something ain't right with this. Something's not right here with this whole scenario. And this is why a lot of people don't really like Zues. This is why a lot of people are conspiracy theorists, because something ain't right in the buttermilk with this. Now, I'm not saying that Kerrion necessarily did this. That I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is that this whole situation with him just being released around the time that the reunion is going to be filmed, and yes, he will be at the reunion, that's suspect. So let me know your thoughts, how you feel. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Please also hit the notification bell to receive notices of when I post new commentaries. Also when I go live, because I'm going to start going live in the mornings, afternoons, and in the evenings. Also when I do community posts. Also like, share, comment. And I will talk to y'all soon. Later, and have a good day. And enjoy the weekend if you're off.